Rodriguez vs. Cafu, full fight highlights and Unification Co. Boxing 2025. In the thrilling showdown between Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez and Phumelela Cafu, the boxing world witnessed a remarkable event that culminated in Rodriguez's victory by TKO in the 10th round. This match was not just a fight, it was a unification bout for the super flyweight division, where Rodriguez defended his WBC title against Cafu's WBO belt. The excitement was palpable as fans tuned in from Texas to catch the action live on DAZN. Results overview. Jesse Rodriguez defeated Phumelela Cafu via TKO in the 10th round, 207. Watch highlights and recap here. https://www.bam vs. Cafu full fight video highlights results Rodriguez stops Unifies knockout boxing news. Diego Pacheco won against Trevor McCumby by unanimous decision after 12 rounds, with scores of 120-108, 119-109, and 119-109. Check out the highlights and recap here. https://www.bam vs. Cafu full fight video highlights results Rodriguez stops Unifies knockout boxing news. Austin Williams secured a TKO victory over Ivan Vazquez in the 9th round, 0-36. View highlights and recap here. https://www.bam vs. Cafu full fight video highlights results Rodriguez stops Unifies knockout boxing news. Omari Jones achieved a TKO against Alfredo Blanco in the 3rd round, 131. See highlights and recap here. https://www.bam vs. Cafu full fight video highlights results Rodriguez stops Unifies knockout boxing news. Event details. The highly anticipated match between Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez and Phumelela Cafu took place as part of a main event that showcased the best of boxing talent. Rodriguez, with an impressive record of 21 wins and no losses, faced Cafu, who entered the ring undefeated with 11 wins and 3 draws. This bout was not just about titles, it was a clash of styles, with Rodriguez known for his aggressive approach and Cafu for his defensive tactics. The live stream kicked off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, with John Hansen providing real-time updates for fans eager to follow the action. The card also featured rising star Diego Pacheco, who faced Trevor McCumby, and Austin Williams, who took on Ivan Vazquez in a middleweight clash. The excitement was infectious, and fans were encouraged to join in for an evening filled with boxing action. Main card lineup, DAZN, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez, 21-0, 14 KO, vs. Phumelela Cafu, 11-0-3, 8 KO, super flyweights, 12 rounds, unification for Rodriguez's WBC and Cafu's WBO titles. Diego Pacheco, 23-0, 18 KO, vs. Trevor McCumby, 28-1, 21 KO, super middleweights, 12 rounds. Austin Williams, 18-1, 12 KO, vs. Ivan Vazquez, 11-0-2, 8 KO, middleweights, 10 rounds. Omari Jones, 2-0, 2 KO, vs. Alfredo Blanco, 24-14, 11 KO, super welterweights, 6 rounds. Nishad Dev, 2-0, 1 KO, vs. Laquan Evans, 5-5, 2 KO, super welterweights, 6 rounds. Conclusion. As the night unfolded, Jesse Rodriguez emerged victorious, adding another title to his collection and solidifying his status in the boxing world. This victory not only showcased his skills but also set the stage for future unification bouts, including a highly anticipated match against WBA champion Fernando Martinez scheduled for November. But here's where it gets controversial. Some fans argue that Cafu's defensive style limited his chances of winning, while others believe it was a strategic approach that just didn't pay off. What do you think? Should fighters prioritize aggression over defense, or is a cautious approach sometimes the best strategy? Share your thoughts in the comments. Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez unifies titles with TKO victory over Phumelela Cafu. In a stunning display of skill and power, Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez unified the junior bantamweight titles with a 10th round TKO victory over Phumelela Cafu on Saturday night in Frisco, Texas. Rodriguez, the undefeated 2-division champion, added Cafu's WBO belt to his own WBC title. But here's where it gets interesting. Rodriguez admitted that Cafu was tougher than he expected, giving credit to his opponent's game plan and resilience. And this is the part most people miss. Rodriguez is now in line to face Fernando Martinez for the WBA title, potentially unifying 3 of the 4 major belts in the division. Do you think Rodriguez has what it takes to become the undisputed champion? Let us know in the comments. Bam Rodriguez's brutal warning to Puma Martinez, "I'm unstoppable." Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez isn't just winning fights, he's systematically dismantling boxing's elite while delivering a terrifying message to future opponents. This past Saturday in Frisco, Texas, Rodriguez cemented his dominance by stopping Phumelela Cafu in the 10th round of their junior bantamweight championship unification bout. The unbeaten American, now 22-0, 15 KOs, who already held the ring and WBC titles, added Cafu's WBO belt to his collection through relentless pressure, outworking and outlanding the South African challenger in every single round until Cafu's corner stopped the fight. "Honestly, I expected toughness, but not that level of durability," Rodriguez admitted post-fight. "I knew he packed power, but surviving that long? That surprised me." This victory extends Rodriguez's remarkable resume, which already includes wins over legendary fighters like Juan Francisco Estrada, Sonny Edwards, Srisaket Sorungvasai, and Carlos Quadras. Now he sets his sights on a November 22 undisputed championship clash in Riyadh against WBA and IBF titleholder Fernando "Puma" Martinez, 18-0, 9 KOs. Here's where Rodriguez's quiet demeanor gives way to chilling confidence. When asked about Martinez, he issued a blunt warning, "Just be ready. I'm not the same fighter I was last year or even 6 months ago. With every bout, I prove I'm evolving." But this is the insight most fans overlook. His trainer Robert Garcia insists we haven't even seen Rodriguez's peak. Calling him prime now? That's premature, Garcia revealed. At 25, he's still ascending. Give him 2 more years, he won't just be pound for pound number 1, he'll be practically untouchable. Now for the controversial wrinkle, Rodriguez's team originally wanted next opponent Junto Nakatani instead of Martinez. But their shared promoter Akihiko Honda blocked the matchup, refusing to risk 2 of his star fighters facing off. This raises a thorny question: should promoters prioritize protecting investments over delivering the most compelling fights? Where do you stand on this? Does business strategy or fan demand deserve priority? Share your take below.